I've been involved in local campaigns in Isla Vista since my freshman year, and I served on the executive boards of Campus Democrats and UCSB Lobby Corps. Last year, I was an elected AS Senator, which means I have a solid understanding of both local politics and associated students, but I've seen the disconnect between the two. It's time to bring them together.
In my years in AS, first as a senator and now as the IVCSD coordinator in the Office of the EVPLA, I have worked hard to create safe Deltopia weekends in collaboration with the Office of Student Life, UCPD, and Ivy Foot Patrol. I also played a key role in the planning of the most recent Ivy Open Market that brought together numerous local bands as well as more than 30 student vendors with the goal of creating a more sustainable community. I have a strong understanding of our local government because as a current CSD coordinator in the Office of the EVPLA, my work is at the heart of the intersection between UCSB, Ivy local government, and the greater Santa Barbara area. I believe I'm an easy person to work with, and I will try my absolute best to get my platforms done and bring the changes that we need to see on our campus and in Ivy.
Isla Vistans have been able to reclaim our right to self-governance through the work of the IVCSD. In 2018, I worked with board members Jonathan Aboud, Ethan Bertrand, and Christy Wynn, along with Campus Democrats, to pass Measure R. Board President Spencer Brandt and I successfully lobbied against a UC-wide tuition hike. I'm proud to call these people my friends and colleagues. Student safety is at the top of my platform. To be blunt, it's clear that fraternities have contributed to the harmful culture of sexual violence in Isla Vista, and they must be held accountable. However, we know that this runs far deeper than just Greek life. I vow to put pressure on school administration and the CSD to address these issues.
As sexual assault becomes a reoccurring issue in Ivy, I want to make sure all student voices are heard and represented. As a member of Greek Life, I want to utilize this space to bring in organizations that have been working on this issue, such as SASA, Take Back the Night, IFC, CPC, and other organizations to create a task force to respond to student safety concerns. Isla Vista is a unique place because there's 20,000 of us living in a 2-mile radius, but among us there are also families, children, and houseless folks. I want to collaborate with Ivy Elementary and also Ivy Beautiful program in order to make sure all members of our community are engaged together through the EVPLA office.
When I worked on the Measure R campaign in Ivy almost 2 years ago, I learned so much about the parts of our community that are almost always overlooked, including our permanent residents and members of our houseless community. I want to make sure that their voices are heard. Whether that be through targeted outreach or broader translation services, change has to be accessible to everyone.